Hey everyone, this is Nexus, and as you just saw right there, I've got Fight Night Champion. Alright. I know the game is old, but I like revisiting some of these games and going back to them and seeing how they're doing now. This is about a year later. So, going back and seeing the games, I like playing the new, but I like checking out some of the old too. So, let's go check out this game, and, I kind of went more in depth this time around, so let's go take a look, shall we? So, first thing to tell you guys right off the bat, in case you haven't figured it out yet, is when the game starts up, it doesn't go to the menu. It starts you off in champion mode right away. So, I'll go into a little bit more champion mode in a second, but I'll let you know that it does start you off in champion mode right away. But before that, let's look at some of the things you see here. So, of course, you have My Corner. Let's start off at the bottom, work our way up. And, you have your highlight reels. If you have any replays, you can actually, take your saved replays and, edit them and, make movies, upload, things like that. ESPN Classic Fights, which you unlock it through Legacy Mode. You have any media you have, settings, file management, usual stuff, game manual. Of course, you have an online game manual as it is standard on these games these days. I won't bother to load up the store. I'll load it up right now as I talk about it. In the store itself, there's a lot of value-add products here. Nothing like any particular extra modes, but they do have strength boosts, XP packs, as you can see here, and ranging in price depending on how much XP you want to have for your character. Different boxes you can unlock. Although I will say that these characters you see here that you can unlock for 99 cents, you can get all of them through finishing the champion mode. So, this is nice, but really you can just play champion mode and get them. And then, of course, you have some additional modes you can purchase here, and characters, like classic characters, and, Rocky Marciano, I know, is a very popular guy, so, a lot of them are, Jack Dempsey, things like that. And no updates. I have done all my updates currently. And then if this is all items. So you can see there's a lot of stuff, a lot of purchasing you can do here, a lot of ways for EA to take your money. Alright, but, aside from that, at least there's a lot of things to expand the game if you want to expand it. Of course, enable online pass. I've done online pass because when I played this game a few months ago, there was no one online, and I don't imagine anyone will be online now, and I don't intend to buy an online pass. So, forget that. Boxer share is just you can go in here and you can create your boxers, you can edit a boxer or download someone's created boxer. Of course, you create your own boxer, you can choose to upload him as well. But there's no one anymore, so, whatever. Game modes, you have your training games where you can just do and, play through if you want to build up your skills and your character. Just a way to make yourself better in the game if so you wish. And Legacy mode is, of course, where you play through, do classic fights, different challenges, things like that to build up until you get to the greatest of all time. Or, as like they like to say in the game, until you're the GOAT. Yes, the GOAT. So anyways, now that's Legacy mode. I'll get to Champion mode in a second, and of course, in a second. And then, of course, we have Fight Now. And Fight Now is, as you can see, fairly standard. You pick which side you want. I'll be on the blue side. You pick your character, whoever you want to have. You have George. Some of the characters unlocked, for example, classic George Foreman over here, you can only get if you bought them from Amazon. Otherwise, this is a tease. You will never get classic George Foreman. You'll get old school George Foreman, old man George Foreman, I should say, who's you'll see in a couple seconds. But you will not get classic George Foreman because he's only through Amazon, right? So there you go. See George Foreman there. So it shows you all the characters. It does show you unlocked ones or ones you can actually purchase, and some that you can't. But that's about it, right? So as you can see, I'll go through here. But you pick your two characters, go in and fight, and away you go. Now, I'm going to pick who's the main character, Andre Bishop, so I'll just show you that quickly here. Let's go against Mike Tyson. Let's get it going. So, as this loads up, let me talk about Champion mode. Now, Champion mode is a great mode. As you see, I'm playing as Andre Bishop. You fight through it, and you'll encounter, even you have to, I don't want to give too much away, but the main god type at the end of the day is Isaac Frost, and your whole goal is to become champion and get to Isaac Frost, but you get a lot of twists and turns. I'll say this, spoiler alert, you will at one point, you're on your way up, and you do end up falling, and you do end up in jail, and then you have to fight your way back up, sort of idea. So they do have that going on, but I won't say anything else beyond that. However, it's well done. The graphics were good. There was some hiccups I had noticed when they were doing the movie scenes where they'll kind of freeze up and things like that, but overall, it didn't freeze like stalled them, just get these little hiccups here and there, but the game itself was well put together. The story you felt for this character, Andre Bishop, you really, really kind of got into it, and although it's not very long, you can complete champion mode in about 4 hours, and I'll be honest, the final boss fight with Isaac Frost is an hour of that because it will kick your ass. I ain't gonna lie to you. But You know, it's really, really short. You can blaze through it, especially if you know the fighting mechanics, if you've played the game before. By the way, did you guys notice Mike Tyson's boobs? For some reason, he looks like he has these giant moobs going on. I don't know what they've done, because when his shirt comes off, he looks normal. I don't know what the hell's going on with the shirt. It bothers me, but I thought that's why I picked him, because I'll show you guys. It looks weird. It looks weird. Okay? So anyways, aside from Mike Tyson's moves going on here, you know, as you can see, the game looks phenomenal. It runs smooth. It runs crisp. You expect that. But it doesn't have that same impact you got from playing Fight Night Round 3 when you got it when you first got your Xbox and you first got your PS3. Because while it's a good evolution, it's not a revolution. Fight Night Round 3 was a revolution. You played that game and you're like, wow, this is one of the best looking games. And why this is still amazing looking, it's just an evolution of that. It's not as significant as it used to be. But that being said, it's still great looking. You know, there you go. You see Tyson. You see the movements. You'll see even, like, you know, when the characters are moving, you see the muscles flex and move along with it. It's one of those things that really bring in the realism. EA has done a phenomenal job with the way they've portrayed this game and the visuals. Now, of course, you know, you're not talking a big game like sorry, my bad, guys. There we go. You're not talking a big game like, you know, where you have like Grand Theft Auto or something where you have to formulate an entire city or something. You're just talking about, you know, spending all your pixel rates on, ooh, I'm gonna knock you down, Tyson. I'm gonna knock you down. I'm gonna knock you down. Or maybe not. Alright, I know. I get into it. But this game will do that to you. It will get you in there. You will want to be in there and you'll be like, jab, jab, jab. Oh, I need to be blocking more. I got my stamina up. Wait a second. One second. Let's get the stamina back up. But you will get into this game. Right? Now, of course, to make myself look really cool, I am playing this on amateur. Ooh. Right? You know, gotta make myself look good. But, you know, I also don't want to lose, and I want to show you guys some of the things. I am not doing a good job of showing that I'm really good at this game because, quite frankly, Tyson is kind of handing it to me. On amateur. Yes, not great. Actually, I think it's on amateur. I don't even know if I have it on amateur or not. Let's hope Okay, if I lose, it's not on amateur, okay? It was on hard, and I lost fairly. If it's on easy, it was on amateur, and I'm just showing you guys. Let's leave it at that, alright? But, there we go. He's down. That's right. He can't hold that Andre Bishop. Now, one thing I'll tell you guys, right? I'll leave it at that. You see the knockout. You see the body move. Not a lot of blood. I know Fight Night Round 3 and 4 had more blood, and this one does, but it's not a huge amount. The other ones you felt there was a lot more, but you do see the sweat. You see the characters as they play through. They start building up sweat and things like that. Now, I'll just close out with this. A lot of people, up until now, I still see it on a lot of forums. Whoa, easy there, buddy. Easy. Whoa. Anyways, a lot of people are still up to now, they're complaining that beating Isaac Frost is hard. And I ain't gonna lie to you, it is hard. However, I did come up with some strategies, and they worked for me. I was able to beat him, and it didn't take very long. I've heard people playing for days and days and days, and they weren't able to beat him. I beat him within an hour, and I just, like, learned. I looked at what the game was telling you to do, and I picked up the strategies. Oh, there I went down. Alright, it's on hard. Let's leave it at that. Anyways, yeah, Leo. Anyways. But long story short, I am going to do another video for you guys and show you some of the tips I have for beating Isaac Frost. I'll come back and show you guys that stuff, and I'm sure it'll be helpful because when I did it, it came through. So keep watching for that video. That'll come up soon, alright? This is Nexus for TMPG. Go get Fight Night Champion. Take care and have a good one.